No. And I think we're live. We're back here for the remix. And we got Toya on the track. We got Pastor.
I think I'm here this time.
And Hutch or DJ Frank. 3, 2, 1. Goofy day. All right, folks, what's good?
Oh,
I'm better now.
We good.
You said what?
Everything good.
Okay.
You want to go with that question again, 6?
All right.
Yes. No cap, no bullshit. And don't be afraid because Hutch is a diehard fan. I ain't gonna say nothing. But anyways, who is really better? I don't care how much time has gone by. Who is truly better? Jay-Z or Notorious B.I.G.?
Christopher Wallace.
Why?
His lyrics, man, his storytelling. I mean, I know Jay got some stories, but I feel like Big. I think Big told some funny ass stories, and I feel like
he told one story.
The nigga only got 2 albums. What the fuck you mean?
Hey, it's not my fault. His life got cut short.
Come on now, let's not do that.
So Hutch, what people are gonna say is because they didn't put Lil Wayne over Jay-Z. No, not Lil Wayne. They didn't put Lil Wayne over Biggie. They're gonna say that because their careers are longer, the longevity. That's what they're gonna say, Hutch. I don't agree with it, but I'm saying that's what they're gonna say.
My man got a fucking New York City transit card. He got a Jordan. He got a Jordan.
I mean, Jay-Z is picking people for the Super Bowl. Big ain't never make it to the Super Bowl.
So with this conversation, you just being the devil's advocate.
So
you don't really believe
talking about as a rapper, or is we talking about?
We're talking about as a rapper.
But 6, you don't really believe
I
that,
don't think what he does at the Super Bowl has anything to do with it.
I don't. The same reason that if he got a Jordan doesn't have nothing to do with it.
Is his lyrics better than Jay-Z? Is Jay-Z lyrics better than Biggie? 6.
No.
Yes.
No.
I'm gonna go ahead.
No.
I'm gonna say yes.
Nah, son.
No.
Nah.
So,
because you got more albums. So let's do this then. Let's just stop at what would be the time frame for after what's it called?
First of all,
after Big second. Let's just stop after Big album, second album.
God didn't make it that way.
Well, let's just stop after Big second album. Let's be real.
God said Jay-Z's timeline is going to triple his timeline. I'm sorry. This is what happened in life.
How many times you play a Jay-Z song and you hear Biggie in it?
First, not that much. When you say hear Biggie, you mean as a feature or some words?
His words.
I feel like sometimes he just throw it in sometimes just because it's like the game. The game throw everybody name in. Just for shock value.
I mean, you got to be real.
You from New York?
You got to be real. It ain't about New York at this point in time because they both from the same borough. But you got to be real. The man didn't make it to create hella other albums. If Big was alive, Jay-Z would be under his fucking thumb. And that's just real.
But it was just the cards that was dealt. He didn't make it that long.
Yeah, of course it was the cards that was dealt, but you can't say because this man got hella more albums than 2 albums.
No, I'm just saying when you listen to the collective of songs, I don't think Big was the greatest lyricist.
I don't think so. I just think that people who like Jay-Z believe that anything he says is just the greatest thing in the world. So Jay-Z could say the sky is blue and everybody like, oh, I gotta go cop that.
Well, I'm not Jay-Z's biggest fan, but today I did go listen to Reasonable Doubt. And
this is why you got your opinion about him?
No, I got my opinion about it because it's a show. But no, I'm just joking. But I mean, I feel like the argument can be made. Like Jay-Z, rapping wise, has done some amazing shit. Biggie, he didn't have the chance to do the same amazing shit.
So this question is really like, we just wasted the time because
it swayed. Yes,
exactly. So like, the point of the question was like crazy then.
It's not
because
if
you're not bringing God into this right now. If you're going on the fact that the man got his life taken in the early 90s, there would be no other albums, of course, from him. But right now, even with Jay-Z too, and I'm not saying I'm not a Jay-Z fan. I'm a Jay-Z fan. But if you put a big song on right now in a club, you know this shit's gonna erupt.
You know that. I feel like the person who can answer this question will be some teeny boppers.
Why would you say that?
Are you crazy?
Because teeny boppers don't have the same history.
They're gonna say Uzi Vert.
They don't have the same
history. I was going to say, are they gonna say Jay-Z?
Yeah, I was gonna say they're not gonna say Jay-Z. They going the Baby or something like that.
No, but if you played a Biggie song and then you played a Jay-Z song, and actually, which one was better?
I think the teeny bopper in your heart feels that.
Do we need to get like a survey from a young kid, or what you need to do?
I think we need a survey from the youth. I feel like we are holding on.
Are you looking at the comments?
To the Legend of Biggie. What'd you say?
Are you looking at the comments?
I think they give Jay-Z way too much credit.
That's somebody younger than us. That's why I want to point that out.
And that's exactly what that's exactly what you just said. Anything that Jay-Z say, people are going to believe it, flock to it. I don't know. I mean, I'm not a Jay-Z fan. Look how long his clothing line lost today.
You said what?
I said, look at his clothing.
It was.
Huh?
It was.
If we're talking clothing lines, if you want to talk clothing lines,
Rockaway suit.
Rockaway was out for.
Say that again.
You said what?
Powder blue Rockaway suit, white Nike. That's what I was trying to say.
Rockaway was out for a long time.
But I mean, it was out, but I just think it was trash. But like I said, that's my opinion. I wouldn't wore Big R nothing.
Have you ever had a Brooklyn Mint shirt?
No.
That was Biggie's line. Ain't too many people wore it.
After he died, though. Let's be real. There was no push for Brooklyn Mint. Let's be real now.
I mean, it takes a team to make somebody great.
The team, what? Puff wasn't worried about Big after he died.
I mean, that was your team. You made the choice.
Everything that happened after Big died, I think that it died with him. Tiana ain't worried about nothing that Big is doing. CJ ain't worrying about nothing that Big was doing, and them is his kids. They just riding. Huh?
You got Christopher Wallace, or whatever Christian, the boy.
CJ.
Oh, hold on. Randy's here. Let's get the gospel. What does he say?
Biggie, Pac, and Pun got a ton of love. 5,000 respect.
So y'all just.
Same with Leah.
I mean,
hold on.
I mean, since he throwing in Pun. I mean, Pun is a great rapper. Don't nobody say anything about Pun except for what? Even I don't even think Joe was talking about Pun anymore.
Sometimes you gotta let go.
I mean,
what we have let go.
They still be saying.
This is the question
What'd
that
you
you
say?
asked today.
Both of y'all was talking. Who said what?
Well, I'm saying that you saying that we should let go. Okay, no problem. But this is the question that you have asked today. And I just feel like if you put up those two albums versus Jay-Z's early two albums, it's big.
So okay, what if you put those two albums against, wait a minute, 6. What if you put Big's two albums against Jay-Z's best two albums?
I mean, I wouldn't put it against his best either, because I feel like, you know, you get better with time, and you know, as this time goes on, it's more relevant for the time. So I would just say when Big's life was cut off, that's what it should be compared to.
So,
but I don't think
I will say this:
a better storyteller than fucking Big.
So, I feel like everybody should go back and revisit In My Lifetime Volume 1. Now that I'm older and I understand what he was talking about and the shit that was going on, that shit is ridiculous.
I feel like you woke up and chose violence.
Oh my God. Just you drunk the Kool-Aid.
I'm not gonna ever say that Jay-Z's not a good rapper, but I'm never gonna say he's better than Big.
All right.
What the fuck?
I can't hear you.
Never Jay-Z fans.
All right, Jay-Z is the fucking Band-Aid. Jay-Z was my Band-Aid when Big died.
Wait, what you doing?
For me?
Ooh. Anyway,
that was my Band-Aid. When Big died, and you are a young man from New York, and you know that this guy was your guy. What happens next? You take on the next person.
Okay. Would you say that Big is better than Pop?
You know, I don't. Come on now. You know, I mean, all y'all. I know I ain't gonna never be a Tupac fan because of the beef. I would
that's
never.
Why, that's why the conversation is biased.
I used to like Tupac before the beef. Never.
First off, fuck your bitch and click your claim.
That's why the conversation is biased. There's no one anybody can ever say is better than Big to some people.
Well, I'm just saying, I can't never put Tupac over Big ever in life.
Well, I think
I will
because of the beef. I can't do it.
Hutch, do you think there is anybody better than Biggie? Can y'all hear me?
No.
Yeah, we can.
Yes.
Okay.
Not for me.
Hutch.
Not for
me.
You
can't hear me, Hutch?
Yeah. I no, not for me.
Okay. I respect that. I respect that.
That's like people. That's like this guy up here. He wants to always throw the New York Giants, New York Giants. But I've been a New York Giants my whole entire life. New York Giants fan my whole entire life. I would never put nobody over New York Giants.
Because you're New York biased.
I'm New York to the heart. You know what motherfucker Peter Gunn said.
I get it. So, Pastor, is there ever anyone that we could put over Big for you?
No, Big is at the top. I agree with Hutch.
You're from Baltimore.
At the top, it's just us. It's Biggie. That's it.
So let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question real quick, Six. When you say he's from Baltimore, what does that mean?
That his number one should be Boss Man.
He was stereotyping. He was stereotyping.
And my big homie Tim Trees. Play 3 and 2 with your kids.
Now, Tim Trees is the bump. Yeah, I like Tim Trees.
I like Tim Trees too. He spun on the Party Animals 360.
You got a picture of him on there?
I do.
Okay.
I don't think anybody else knew like that, but All right, Kathy, sharp lady. Is there any rapper better than Big for you?
No.
Eminem.
No, I don't like Eminem. Only person that I even put in the same category. I'm sorry, but I'm a Tupac. I'm a Tupac fan too. I'm a Biggie and Tupac fan. Yes.
But Biggie,
I don't.
Tupac.
Oh Lord,
Get it?
We see some
I
random
really
names
don't like
in the chat.
To be honest with you, I really don't like the new rap. I don't.
I put my top 5.
Hold on, somebody said something really intelligent. I like Deep Tupac and Deep, so I'm with him. Big is just fun. I can respect that. Big is just fun. But how you gonna say?
What do you do
like
if your bitch is untrue? If you cut a hooker up and find someone new,
that was a good one.
Need
yes.
another.
Okay,
come on, man.
We got a new entry to the race.
Remember when you said you would die for me?
No
Shit,
button.
all of that was lies to me.
Motherfucker never said it.
What about Joe Budden?
He's not for me, like Joe Deceit is like that, y'all. I'm sorry.
He's one of the greatest.
Y'all. Black
Biggie, let's stop. Let's not do it.
What about Joe
Budden?
Budden?
She get excited and shit. Come on now.
Fucking karaoke.
Why are we talking about Joe Budden?
Karaoke.
Joe Budden is on my list.
He on your top 5?
I gave my top 5. Tupac, Biggie, Joe Budden. I might flip the last 2.
Wait a minute. You mean pump it up, Joe Budden?
Hold up.
We came to get it on this game to get it on.
Music 3, Joe Budden.
More than 5 votes and get back to get it on.
Joe Budden be having some bars though. I can't lie. He be having some bars.
I'm about to start this guy up.
Let me just make this statement loud and clear. Jersey's here.
So I'm going to skip the next person's answer. We're not putting Little Kim in the top 5.
Oh my God.
I can't do it.
It doesn't have to be your top 5. I said that's my top 5. I don't really care what anybody else's top 5 is. I gave mine.
Well, we see why she's in your top 5. Very snappy.
Is Dylon in your top 5 too?
Dylon.
Kathy, who in your top 5?
My top 5 would be Tupac, Biggie. I have so happen to like Lil Pun, so I would put him there. I like
who you said?
Big Pun. I said
I'm gonna get a drink on that note.
Who she said?
At first she said Lil Pun.
Why can't it be my big? Why can't he be? Why can't he be in my top 5?
No. Listen.
Because whoever you said don't exist. That's why.
That's like when you said Michael Brown.
Michael Brown? Who the hell is Michael Brown?
A mix of Michael Jackson and Chris Brown.
Oh, whatever. Y'all can have your top 5. That's my top 5.
No, you said Little Pun. That's why I'm laughing.
No, I said Big Pun, Lil Wayne, and then I stopped.
Oh, I'm sorry. The algorithm had you saying Little Pun.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't Little Pun.
Kathy, we all heard Little.
Everybody heard Lil Pun.
That's why
I said Big Pun, Lil Wayne, and that was weird. So that may be why y'all heard it, but that's what I said.
All right.
Yo, no bullshit though.
And I didn't get to the last one because I started. But even though I like Little,
Just go and throw Joe Budden in there and we'll excuse the rest.
No. Even though she's changed her look, I still like Lil Kim. Even though she changed her looks, I still like Lil Kim.
Okay. All right. Where does Mary J. Blige?
No. What was your top 5?
I'm gonna go with J. I'll say Big. I'm gonna say Joe Budden. Oh, I like Rick Ross. Rick Ross is up there.
Do you think Rick Ross is better than Biggie?
That's hard.
Log off, yo. Log off, yo.
What you talking about? And Pusha T. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Pusha T.
I have heard people say that Rick Ross is better than Biggie because of the same argument that he's given about Jay-Z.
The only way these people can be better than Big is because they have albums that are still
longevity
coming out right now. That's the only reason.
But
if you put that goddamn slip and slide Rick Ross out there, no bid Rick Ross, slip and slide against Big, please.
Every day I'm hustling.
That was just slip and slide.
Hutch, who you find?
That was slip and slide.
Every day I'm hustling with slip and slide?
Yes, they had a partnership.
So. Hutch, who you find, Hutch?
I got one, Biggie Smalls.
I respect that.
I got a couple people in there. I mean, shit, I fucks with Busta Rhymes, and I don't care if you say a lot of people out here can demolish Busta Rhymes, you crazy.
You crazy.
I mean, now he lost 100
Mom's
pounds.
favorite is Busta Rhymes.
What you mean? What do you mean? Shit, skinny Busta Rhymes, medium Busta Rhymes.
If you really want to how we trust, yo, it's a must have.
I ain't never was a fan of Busta Rhymes.
Busta got bronze. Busta had bars, yo.
I used to have every Busta Rhymes until he went. So he went. I'm guessing he went. Independent, I guess, but I had every Busta Rhymes joint. Yo, his creativity. Yo, nobody wants to see Busta Rhymes in the verses.
No, they do not. No, they do not.
So I don't know. So I feel like I put Busta Rhymes in my weirdo bag.
Hmm?
He's right there with what'd you say?
Is Missy in that bag too?
Yeah, Missy's in my weirdo bag. I would even say Redman is in my weirdo bag.
But Redman is hot too.
He hot right now. I don't know what's going on. What people talking about.
Back in the day, Redman was hot.
Actually, I'm gonna put all of Death Squad in my weirdo bag.
Oh, definitely Keith Murray could be in that bag.
Let me finish it out with my 5. So,
all right.
Biggie number 1, Tupac number 2, Jay-Z number 3, Lil Wayne number 4, and LL Cool J at 5.
Nobody got Nas?
No,
I would have picked Nas, but I put a female in mine because
I like Nas too. So if I could put one in there, I like Nas too.
And I prefer Nas over Jay-Z.
All right. Let me ask you some more test of time questions. Was Ether better than The Takeover?
Way better. No question.
You really think so?
Way better. No question. No question.
Right,
so if you bring up distance, the first thing they're gonna say is Ether.
But I feel like The Takeover punched more. It got to him more. Like it was more of personal shit. Nigga left comments
but what's better though?
I mean, I'm gonna go.
I mean, because I can say some shit to cut somebody, but it might not be the best time.
I ain't an Ether.
I ain't the cut heat.
I ain't an Ether person. I ain't a Nas person.
Yo, Hutch is so biased.
If a nigga tell me he left condoms in my baby seat, I'm gonna shoot his ass.
Now we hip hop.
Not literally, not literally, y'all. Before I be in some type of Facebook jail or some shit, nigga.
No, you won't be the one in Facebook jail.
you would. Oh yeah, you would. But yeah, fuck that. Yo, but the
Randy got Nas in his top 5.
Yo, Jay-Z was hitting like he had to hit. I ain't gonna lie, Ether cut him deep, but Jay-Z had to hit him like extra hard. Super Ugly, Takeover, like he had to keep on hitting.
I mean, I guess the way rap goes now, the Super Ugly is not as bad as they thought it was at the time. But
when Super Ugly dropped, that shit was like, I guess these kids will never know what we went through. Like we like you waking up on a Saturday with a new mixtape about to drop, like that shit was like amazing times, amazing life, like.
No, like I was listening
to somebody play some Outkast the other day. I was like, yo, for me, like the best groups besides like some NWA shit, Outkast, Wu-Tang, and I even throw the Migos in that shit, like just like powerful. I'm just saying like powerful groups from like those times. Like, yo, it will never be another Migos. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. There will never be another Migos. There'll never be another Outkast, and there'll definitely never be. I think right now Griselda is probably like the best for Wu-Tang right now.
I think what make the Migos so great is how they can just make a song so easily out of nothing.
How you know it's easy?
It just seemed effortless.
I ain't gonna say easy, but
I ain't gonna lie. I hope their style is done. I'm tired of it.
I mean, that's like saying, I hope Bone Thugs birthed a lot of people, and I feel like, well, I'm gonna say Das Effects. I feel like Das Effects birthed Bone Thugs. Bone Thugs birthed the rest of them, which brought Migos and all of that, all that shit. Like, so I don't know if it'll ever end, but I'm gonna give that shit even though the people say Bone Thugs, I'm gonna give it to Das Effects.
I would like to bring back. Well, I mean, I didn't even front. I feel like some R&B is hard now.
Yeah, I don't mean no harm, but that Coco Jones, boy, that shit hit different.
I need some new R&B to listen to. So what R&B you listening to?
I don't listen to music.
Oh,
I got somebody.
So y'all might not want to take my votes anyway.
I got somebody for Toya, straight off of Diddy's Love Records. That Josie or whatever her name is.
I probably still wouldn't listen. This is why I was a horrible music major.
Let's put some VIP gutter on y'all.
I don't really listen to music, but I watch a lot of YouTube.
Just put on Megan Thee Stallion for Toya.
What'd you say?
Just put on Megan Thee Stallion for Toya.
Yo, I'm gonna make my predictions. I'm gonna make my predictions. By the summertime, she is going to drop a banger, and the whole world is going to love her. And nobody's ever gonna mention Tory Lanez after she drops that song.
So was that a new song that you posted?
Hell no.
I feel like it was a made-up song.
He had me going on Apple Music and all type of shit looking for that motherfucker.
Because I was talking about when these three got together.
And you can tell it's not real because they got their old videos and like you can see the transformation of Nicki and all type of shit. I was like, what the hell is going on here? He had me going, what is going on? I was like, I went on Apple Music like Dollar Bill. No. That ain't just them.
Like, wasn't she beefing with these people?
So when I seen Meg and Nicki, I was like, damn. After they were just talking about Cardi and
literally
Meg trying to do a movie or some shit like that, like, nah, that wouldn't have went well.
But speaking of 50 Cent,
what'd you say?
Speaking of 50 Cent.
You gonna talk about some shows?
All his shows.
I feel like so. I ain't gonna lie. I feel like if anybody could bring them together, it could be 50 Cent. He probably promised them all a role on the show.
50 Cent couldn't bring. If I was Megan, he couldn't bring me together because of his whack ass apology.
I would feel like Khaled can bring them together. Khaled can bring those.
I agree with it. I met with Hutch.
But I have never seen Nicki on a Khaled song, I don't think.
See? That's why Khaled. Tyler will be the one.
You know what? I'm gonna say this. I'm tired of Nicki always talking about every bitch want to be her. She the best. It's like, come on now. Every song like that style is kind of played out.
Yeah, but you have to be to try to keep your throne, and I feel like she's been dethroned. But I mean,
so who has a throne? Is it Cardi or is it Megan?
Cardi got the throne.
That is a damn shame. Cardi got one album,
but they chopping Cardi down. Ice Spice and all them. They chopping Cardi right on down.
All right, Pastor. Where does Mary J. Blige fall on your list?
What list?
List of what? Like, what? Make a complete sentence.
Of R&B.
Oh, Mary J. Blige, she one of the top.
She one of the top. What about you, Hutch?
Well, I'm not a really R&B type person, so I really can't. But I mean, without Mary, there is no hip hop soul. So Mary is up there, but I mean, I'm gonna say she up there. She up there.
I mean, can't knock the hustle when it came out without Mary J.
You back to Jay-Z, y'all.
Yeah, you saw that. You saw how he threw Jay-Z in there. You saw that, right?
Smart lady. How's your Mary J. Blige radar?
She's at the top. I'm a fan of hers, so yes, I will support. I support her music.
She was in a Biggie video. I just wanted to throw that out there.
Real love.
She was a part of Method Man.
411. So we have a true singer in the house. We have a vocalist in the house. Where does Mary J. Blige fall on your radar? Vocalist.
She don't listen to music.
But she's a vocalist.
I was wondering why he would pose the question that way, since I just said that. But that's because he don't listen for the answer. He listens to respond. But I like Mary. I'm a big Mary fan. Probably wouldn't go to a concert, but you know. I don't think that Mary J. Blige is a great singer.
What about an actor? I flipped it.
I mean, Monet get on my nerves, but I guess I'm assuming she's playing as much TV as I watch. I don't really be. I think she might be a better actor than singer.
Whoa.
Like Mary J. Blige is very talented, does great songs, but she's really not a good singer. Like, I'm not being smart or funny, but she's not.
6. Randy has spoken.
What did he say?
Hold on.
Oh, they collabed.
Nicki, I don't know what's on. Okay. Well, this is the shop, and we don't always say the right shit. We just be talking shit. Thank you.
That's true. Speaking of talking shit, wait a minute. Speaking of talking shit on a podcast and being reckless, Tasha K is why I don't just talk shit and stand on it. She got sued, she lost, she appealed, and lost again. And now she got to pay Cardi. All because she wanted to stand 10 toes down. Huh?
If Cardi would like to take my $8 and be saying,
why do you think she got $8?
Like, all right, fuck it. No, I said my $8.50.
I don't want to be sued, period.
Cardi, I don't want nobody. I
don't want nobody taking none of my little coins. But and Tasha K, I used to watch her. I haven't watched because I don't watch that type of stuff anymore. But
I never watched.
I mean, I guess she got reliable sources, but sometimes you just need to keep your mouth shut.
What did she say that was the problem?
Didn't she say that Cardi had herpes?
I don't know.
Well, I ain't talking about that.
I wasn't sure what she said. I just know she was getting sued. I didn't know what was said.
I feel like that's what it was. Randy, me. know the correct answer, but it started when I used to watch Tasha K. So, and I watched when she first lost and she went online crying about it. Like, if you shut the fuck up or put the word allegedly in front of your statements, you could have avoided all this.
Allegedly.
So you said allegedly Mary J. Blige isn't the best singer? Allegedly?
I mean, in my book, I am saying, in my honest opinion, she's not. If you put her now, like I said, she's a phenomenal performer. You love her music, but if you put her vocally against anybody, but for that time, I'll say put her vocally against Faith.
Faith will sing her under the table.
Anybody. We love her, but
I mean she does have she got a studio voice.
Listen to her live. Oh, that's it right there. She has a studio voice.
She was at the Super Bowl though. She was at the Super Bowl though.
I was listening to Glory Hallelujah rap, and I said she's a studio rapper.
Who's Glory Hallelujah?
Katrina confirmed that's what was said. She did say what you said she said.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. Hey, Trina. So y'all gonna read those out loud, or just because we can keep talking if you're not gonna read them?
First he posted that Nicki was in the All I Do Is Win remix. Then he said the Freaks remix. I want to be with you. Take to the head. Do you mind? Nobody. I can't even lie.
Yeah, the whole list.
Whose songs are those?
Okay, Randy said a unique voice. Okay. Okay, if that's what you want to call it.
11 years I sacrifice. Besides the kids, I have nothing to show. I ain't gonna lie.
If you hear her live, you definitely know that they did a lot of work to get the song. We love her
song so much, we're gonna skip past that. But the truth is, like
I feel like her concert, everybody be singing. Her concert, probably everybody can sing the songs with her.
She makes great songs. Good point, Katrina. Right. And Randy said that too.
But she gonna stop and do that dance though.
That's what sells some her music, because she.
Do we like depressed Mary J. Blige or happy Mary J. Blige?
No, I like sad Mary J. Blige. Sad Mary J. Blige.
She's But okay, so yeah, back to what's her name on there? Monet. Switching gears to Monet. Did y'all watch Power?
I watched Power.
Yeah, I sure did.
Hey, Katrina.
All right, so what's your thoughts?
Spoiler alert. Before we say anything. Sorry. It's not
allegedly.
Dictionary for Christmas, okay? Because you got to know when
said that just because
we're gonna get you on.
I'm using it all the time. I'm trying to save us.
What did I think about Power? All right, it didn't wow me, but I will say I knew Lauren was alive.
Mm-hmm.
Who do you think the CI is?
If the CI isn't, if they're not talking about Lauren being the CI, it's Effie.
That was my first thought was that it was Effie.
I'm just not too attached to this Power from this first episode, so I'm not even. I thought the girl was dead. I actually forgot about the girl, to be honest. But
yeah, this first episode was weak. I thought it was funny though that they had that meme where it was like Power so whack because they went and got the Wakanda soldiers to be the new plug. I thought that was hilarious. How do y'all feel about Monet treating her daughter the way that she's treating her right now?
I mean, if your son or daughter told your secrets, how would you treat them? How would you feel towards them?
But I think even before that, there's a history of her not. She seemed like she didn't care for that particular. Honestly, Zeke seemed like her favorite child anyway. But I think before Diana told her secrets, that she act like she didn't have these secrets. I mean, I feel like she's shifting blame on Diana or her anger so that the weight comes off of her. But I feel like they have that mother-daughter relationship where the mother is resentful or jealous of the child. And I think that came before she told the secret.
Why would she? Why do you
like? What do you think
happened for her to be resentful?
I don't know what causes it, but it's a common thing.
I mean, I feel like that is true.
Are jealous of their daughters,
especially when they got to compete with their daughter for the attention of the person that is their significant other. And
I don't even think she really like her significant other.
To me,
that's the thing.
I agree. She don't like them now, but she liked them before.
I think she was
like,
trapped.
But I agree with you. I agree. I think that's what it is. I feel like she felt trapped that man, but I also think she did resent that. That's daddy's girl. I'm glad my mother ain't did. Me and Mimi fight, but she's a daddy's girl. I'm not gonna dislike my child for it. But I feel like that has been a problem. And I feel like like I said, her anger is just a cover up to skip over the fact that she lied about this child for all these years, changed his age. And then before she told that secret, it was whatever sneaky shit she was doing that the daughter went back and told the father.
I agree with you. Oh, Shayna jumped in to say she think Effie is the CI as well.
Yeah, Effie is too. She's being very low key. But another question, you all. So what do you all think about Cooper sex kind of switching up?
I never
so somebody
Cooper
said to me they think that's the CI.
That's who I thought was the CI, because he's doing all of this for this, supposed to be love for this young lady, but yet she's not even telling him all of the truth.
When somebody mentioned
she's keeping
Cooper being a CI, I thought that maybe they had a point, only because she don't really seem to have any information. So, but however, I just feel like Effie was the last person with Lauren. So I feel like that's why I thought she was the CI. But I also feel like the first person you think it is generally not that person if they're writing a great script. Also, the reason why I didn't think she was dead was because, as you all know, I'm a big Scream fan. Went to see it the second time on Sunday. And in the Scream world, we have if you don't see the death on camera, they ain't dead. So when we found out that Lauren died, but we ain't see her die, I was like, oh, that bitch alive. I just didn't think. I thought Effie was like, I'm gonna let you go, but don't ever come back here again, because that's my nigga. That's
what happened to the money?
The money.
Mm-hmm. Remember Brayden gave. Do you think that maybe them two split the money?
She was supposed to live off that. The girl was supposed to live off that, right?
Did she take the money with her?
Yeah.
Because remember, at the time, Lauren pulled up.
Right, and then I think Effie took the money from her. So I'm asking, do you all think
that Effie do with the money?
Yeah. Do you think that maybe her and Lauren split it, or do you think Effie still got all the money and she got caught with it, and that's how maybe?
If that's the case, I think
Lauren's happy to be alive. Lauren's happy to be alive. But yeah, I think
she ain't alive. She wouldn't know when she can stop pretending to be dead.
Yo, her parents even think she dead, right?
Probably. I don't know. Sometimes I don't know. I've never seen anybody have to fake their death. But on True to the Game, his mother was the only one. What?
Tupac.
Is there a reason you yelling out random rappers?
No, he faked his death.
Anyway, on
Big
True to the Game,
they probably back Tupac. Oh.
On True to the Game, when he faked his death, the mother did know about it, at least in the book. But side note, to answer your question, Hutch, if there was a Screamathon, I would definitely go. I'm contemplating having a Scream themed birthday party.
That would be interesting.
But you can't come if you don't dress up.
Who you gotta dress up like?
A character from the movie. Preferably not Ghostface. I don't want a bunch of ghost faces. See? I don't want to have 20 ghost faces running through my house. So that
I would have had the ghost face like, what's up?
Who else is there to be?
You can dress up like Dewey, Gail, all of them. Randy, Sydney.
The only person that costume is Dewey.
Like, so for instance, Gail has like 2 iconic outfits that like people remember. You can dress like that. You can dress like a cop. That would be Dewey. I was thinking Tatum had on like, I think a red skirt and a green top. And then I saw somebody do this. So I didn't come up with this, but because she died in the dog shoot, they had like a doggy door around their neck. There's ways to be creative if you want to come, but I'm not putting a gun to anybody's head. Marlon friends all said they won't do it, so it'll be a small party, but we'll be happy.
Are y'all spinning?
There you go. Always trying to plug his business.
I'm just trying to get his business.
You know he ain't coming if we ain't spinning.
Exactly, and I told him before, you're not my real friend. My real friends gonna show up if they not paid.
That's why I got that shit from you.
I was speaking of which, let me just go ahead and plug it right now. Mimi has her second race, April 22nd.
Is she spinning?
Oh my gosh.
No, they won't. He won't be there.
How you know?
I was like, but Hutch was there. I said, Shayna and Pastor was at a wedding, and they was like, make sure you stream it. And I was like, they're bullies.
I'm drinking my tea.
But somebody else, I put them on the invite, but
word.
I'm gonna come back. It's public. Even if somebody got missed, it's a public invite. So I want all of Baltimore out there just for Mimi.
Okay.
Y'all know how I feel about the other kids.
Where is it at?
It is at George Washington Carver. I think that's the name of it.
Which one?
It's in Towson.
George Washington Carver Technical.
Kathy got it because our dad gonna show her. Kathy, let me tell you where I was going. I was going to call high school.
Miss Bentlow.
Yes.
You were going to Bentlow Street.
I was going there. I had things planned and everything. I was like, oh, good, because I know somebody that live over there. I was like, I can have the candy apples, stay in the refrigerator. If I need to grab things and bring it across the street, they was like, baby, you got the wrong school.
Y'all, I heard that name. I heard that street name in the song, so I know that joint real over there. I'm just saying.
I mean, I be over there. I be outside. So
all right. So
Power Lackluster. How about BMF? The finale.
Did Pastor say Power was lackluster too?
It was
All right. So I guess we're moving on to the final finale of BMF.
Black Mafia Family.
I
felt like that lackluster. It didn't give me finale.
At all.
Yeah.
Look, when she was like Charles, I'm getting dressed. Turn around.
No, she got a haircut. You can tell that was a woman that was cheated on. She got her haircut, changed her clothes. Like, damn.
I was happy for Charles too, though. You know, I guess he spent all that time chopping his son down, and his son finally said, "Look, I understand the situation, and I ain't mad at you."
This is my question to y'all. Did Meech make the right decision? Did he was he right in letting Lamar suffer, like with the drug issue, or should he just shot him in the head?
Man, I think he should shot him.
Kill somebody. That's the easy way out.
I think he should have shot him.
Suffer. He's suffering. Now he's addicted to drugs. I mean, is he really addicted in real life though?
I mean, I watched him on a Vlad interview, and he looked a little rough, but he was still alive though.
No,
I say shoot him. I say he should have killed him.
I hear what you're saying, Hutch. It's just he came to the door. He almost shot Meech's mom.
Right.
He killed the baby mother.
He's dangerous.
He had to go, yo. He needed to go, yo.
And then you left your whole family there with him, though, still on the loose.
Yeah.
So who knows? While you drugging him, what he could potentially do in the meantime and in between time. And from my experience, you don't want to fuck with crackheads.
What they was really saying is see him back in season 6.
That's about
so when season 6 come back, he gonna come back as the villain.
He ain't got nothing. All
right. So then,
he got nothing. He don't have nothing. Nothing.
I mean, that make you even worse.
Man,
well, I mean, he had going interviews and stuff. Is he charging for him?
No, but he say he's the reason why that Meech went to Atlanta because he was scared. But I mean, that was hard to watch because he was low, and he didn't have no flash to him. He looked like somebody who worked at the damn coroner's office.
So, also, it sucks that B. Mick. Go ahead. You said,
what do people at the coroner's office look like?
Like
I wanted to know what the employees at the corner. Okay.
Well, allegedly.
Go ahead.
It sucks that
I
B.
mean,
Mick.
go ahead.
Don't worry about it.
It sucks that B. Mickey had the the perception of talking to the cops when he really wasn't, and that caused Meech to be like, nah, yo, that's it for you. But nah, Meech should have been at that point because that dude is a snitch and he put a gun to his brother's head.
I was about to say he too should have been killed.
Facts.
It shouldn't have got to the point where I saw you with the police.
Facts.
He should have been, because not only did he hold the gun to him, but he was like, "Fuck your brother too."
Facts. You ever been in love?
I can't do it. I can't do it.
You ever been in love? That man had love for him, man. But at the end of the day, yeah, I gave you chance after chance, and then you fucked me again.
That's why God is the God of another chance, because I don't have them.
It was love.
I think he should have took Mickey to Atlanta with him.
I think he should have killed him.
Be so quick to kill.
But again, he's suffering. He has nobody also. No mother. He has no crew. He ain't gonna get no money. He's gonna suffer as well. Nah, man.
He ain't got nothing.
He don't have nobody. I'm not a killer, but don't push me. That was a Tupac moment. However, I feel like Meech and them are killers. So, all right, if you're not gonna kill B. Mickey, if I want to believe that Hutch is not gonna kill 6, one of these other 2 niggas gotta go.
What's 2?
I don't really
pointing the past in Kathy. I'm not gonna.
I don't feel like I really don't feel like Meech was really much of a killer.
Meech wasn't a killer. He said that.
I think he just said that in the time to make him seem tougher. But his whole thing is everybody eats, which is kind of like a Harlem thing. He do, but he not really a killer. Like if he has to, he will. B. Mickey was a killer.
Corporate thugging. You gotta have your hitter.
B. Mickey was a hitter.
Right. Or as what's the young boy Kodak Black say? My snipes. You gotta have a snipe. You don't gotta be the one.
Yo, well, episode.
Then get some. Then B. Mickey would have had to kill Lamar. You want to stay in
this? Was like the only hitter on his team. Yo.
And don't keep using the same gun. And
but
no,
I ain't gonna lie.
What's sad is the son. That's who I feel bad for. The son that was being bullied and went and got that gun. Now, what I don't understand is that was a new safe. Why did he know the code?
Because he seemed to watch everything. He watched everything his father did.
What kind of 2B shit was that?
This the thing though. He didn't even try to fight the boy when he was picking on him.
He did. He swung.
He was like,
he swung and he missed.
Oh.
Because didn't he swing first?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes that first, and when they duck, you fall down, and that's just the end of it.
You down on the ground, the wind all out of you. Then you get that kick. That's over.
Bro, he went and grabbed that gun and caught 3 bodies.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, it'd be like that. But yeah.
Oh, but y'all, it'd be like that, but it's okay for B. Mickey and Lamar just to be still walking around in 2023.
Yeah.
No, them niggas, they need to. No.
Add to that, hey, Toya, add to that, Lamar shot the sister's friend.
Right.
He
had to go, yo. He had to go, yo.
What does sister's friend got to do with me?
I am a woman of God that believes in a heaven and hell, so you will suffer in hell, is what I believe. But that's where he would have to go.
You're gonna suffer on earth too till your days is over.
He shouldn't have had a chance to kill. What's the girlfriend name? Cash Doll, whatever her name is. Because
wait, that's her fault.
When the sister called and said that man is out at the door with mommy, their number one mission should have been to put that nigga in the ground.
Wait a minute, Cash Doll had a chance to kill him. She had the gun in the drawer. She put it back in the drawer.
She deserved to die, just for that dumb shit.
Exactly. She had more chances.
If I'm gonna kill you, I'm not gonna slow walk it.
Right. She had more chances to kill him.
Then let him choke you to death. You earned that death. However, like I said, shouldn't have got that far, because when that child called and said, "This is what's going on," and y'all, what y'all rush back for?
So, question: having sex with somebody with a shit bag on them, is that a no-go?
It's a no. Okay, let me take that back. If my husband went through something and had to have one, then I'm going, huh?
We're doing this?
I'm saying for my husband, I will. If I'm single and this a nigga I can just dub, no.
Sharp
but
lady.
I'm in this marriage forever. In the dating world, no, there are I have turned people away for less.
Sharp lady, you turn it away?
The niggas.
If I wasn't.
What'd you say, Sharp lady?
You finished, boss. If I was in a committed relationship, then yes, I just would have to suck it up. But if it was just a newcomer and somebody that I was dating, I would pass. As Toya said, I've passed for less.
What if he had that hook?
Even the hook, I've passed for less.
No, I'm gonna be scared that's gonna bust.
It's just certain things.
Hey, Evelyn. Hey, Clarence.
It's just certain things that you just can't get with.
Hutch, she was a baddie.
6. 6. You answer first.
No shit bag.
Hutch said 6.
You ever smelled the shit bag?
I never saw one before. I never seen it before in real life.
Are you gonna hit it?
I seen one over the jail. I seen one, and I smelled it.
Oh, you smelled it.
Oh,
when the person comes around you, they can smell water.
If it's filled up,
where is it exactly?
No. Everybody stop talking. Six, answer the question.
I would not.
He's hitting it from the back.
Hutch said you would. I believe him. Pastor, would you do it?
It's the same type of deal. If it's with my wife, with my wife, I would. What did you say?
All right. Is it anybody who, for those that are like, so we both said we would do it for our spouse. If you're, for the three of y'all, if you were in a committed relationship, is there a chance you would say no?
Committed relationship, like how committed?
I'm gonna say married because I feel like just dating. I'm still gonna say.
I mean, if it's your girlfriend, you committed. I would have to go to the doctor with them and figure out how do we clean this together. What the fuck? I mean, you committed with that's like saying, my girl got shot, her legs got cut off, or she in a wheelchair. No, you can't. Or my girl got cancer, she's sick, or whatever case may be. What, you gonna cut them off all of a sudden?
People do leave.
Yeah,
I mean,
I was gonna say
crazy.
some people do.
I'll be at the doctor, and we're gonna figure this thing out. How do we get the stench away for a little bit?
So would you be on top, or would she be on top?
No, only from the back, nigga. What's fucking wrong with you?
Claire said he can't.
Shit start leaking out on your ass. She riding you and shit. This motherfucker start leaking.
What about? What if you grab it like it's an extra titty and shit?
Shit start squirting on you and shit.
No, I was about to say don't touch it because you don't want to bust that bag.
Yeah, from the
biohazard.
So y'all, I have a question because I thought that some of the people who have them, I thought that they lose the sensation.
I don't think so.
Well, it seemed like Lamar didn't have it. That's why she offered him the crack to kill him. But she was like, this will get you hard. So I feel like, because when he tried to sleep with the big girl, it wasn't working either. So you're right. I guess it don't work, but she gave him something.
I mean, it might take a little time. Randy has spoken.
Randy said from the back might be worse.
No, fuck no. That shit on the stomach part. So, I mean, unless she bend over and that motherfucker pop.
But I guess that's the thing. If you're hitting it from the back, don't you run the risk of it popping?
Man, she better motherfucker.
Versus put her legs in the air and you just stay back.
Oh no, you putting her legs in the air.
You really run the risk of grabbing the wrong bag.
You gonna be looking at it. You got her legs in the air. You looking at it. You ain't gonna be paying attention. You gonna be paying attention to that.
So, truth of the matter is, would you be able to maintain your I don't want to say the E word, but if you have to do all that thinking, yes, I didn't want to say it. Yeah,
I was going to figure out what you
would you be able to? What'd you say? We're thinking about the shit.
Said it doesn't pop.
Okay, well then it don't pop. Then shit.
So just put an extra little.
Just put a little extra bag on that thing, man. When you go to the market, go get you a market bag. Put a little, like how you used to have to wrap your cast up. Wrap that motherfucker up, just in case. I mean, you gotta understand, if this is your wife or your girlfriend or your husband or your committed boyfriend, what you want to stop having sex with them because they got shit bag?
There are people who have, but I think to your point,
empty that out. Empty that out, baby. Just empty it out, baby, before we get this thing going.
Exactly. Don't do it full. To your point, I think it's a good idea if you go to the doctors with the person, then you'll have a better understanding. And I'm gonna ask the doctor, is sex okay?
Of course. Most
questions,
you know, most when you have surgeries and things like that, you know those are most of the first questions you ask your doctor. Hey doc, I just got this hip replacement. What how far can I go? You know, how far do I wait? You know, shit like that. You ask them questions.
Hold on, Katrina, know something about
this? Out here doing taxi cab confessions.
Hold up. So she said she did it?
Yeah, on the shirt.
What she said is he had on the shirt and no, I smelled nothing.
You gotta empty that bag out, man. You gotta be clean.
We need a doctor.
And then, she's speaking from experience. We don't need a doctor. Clarence said, "What happens when the tube comes out? Hopefully, not during sex." From my experience, I have had tubes in me and still had to have sex. They don't come out.
You still had to have sex?
Yeah, I was about to say you didn't have to.
You sound like a little slave over there.
I had to have it. Motherfucking tubes was out. I had to give it up.
I wasn't gonna leave my husband hanging. I was a married woman, so I was the one with something, and I was like, "Are you okay with having sex? Like, I have things coming out of me." And he was like, "Move that shit open, let's go."
Marlon, the animal.
Randy said, "I'm definitely asking some doctors put in their exit instructions, don't they? What? Put it in their exit. They didn't. I see what you mean. They didn't. In my discharge orders, they didn't say anything about sex, but I did when I had my transplant. The first two things I asked was, one, can you hand me my laptop so I can submit my leave for while I'm gonna be out for 12 weeks? And two, my husband wants to know when I can have sex again."
Oh, I think Randy said something prolific.
Trying to knock that motherfucker loose.
Maybe in my mind I read something different.
He was trying to knock that motherfucker implant loose.
She still gotta have sex. Not had to have sex. Don't do my guy like that. Oh, yes, I wasn't a sex slave. I just,
So would it be wrong if during your recovery, instead of having sex, your man was like, "Yo, just top me off"?
Yes. And be like, "Go beat off."
That's messed up, yo.
I feel like if I have to take a break from sex, we take a break from sex.
Oh man, that's so selfish.
So
definitely is.
Hey, and typically during the period where you can't have sex, my mouth don't want to do anything either.
What you say, 6?
But y'all let me know when y'all get an organ taken out and all that.
Sharp lady.
Yes.
If for some reason you can't do the do, are you topping your person off instead?
I would probably say yes. I would, I don't think that, I think that whatever you can do, that you should do. And so if that was what it came to, then yeah.
Because if you don't do, somebody else will do.
So is the question is it that I am unable to ever perform, or for 12 weeks I can't perform?
For 12 weeks you can't perform. Will there be just head if necessary?
Then I'm going to say no, because in my case, I don't know about anybody else's surgery. Feel free to interject. I was not out partying around and prancing. I was literally healing. I was in pain well past those 12 weeks. So I think it would be insensitive to ask someone that.
We're men.
Then you might think it is insensitive, because I know when I had a major surgery, I didn't even have an interest, and I didn't even really think about asking my husband at that time how he even felt. All I was worried about was, when is this pain gonna go away? So
that's what I just said. But you was like, you was still go ahead and get married.
Word on the street. I said he fucked the pain.
I mean, some people do.
Yes, sir.
I just come back better and stronger.
I'm sorry, Toya. I misunderstood you. I thought you were saying that You was in pain, but you still went on and suffered through.
No. I told him my doctor said 12 weeks. That's what we're going to wait.
Yeah, what Cam said, 12 weeks a long time.
That's what Clarence said.
Okay. Well, here's the thing. I can say for a fact my husband didn't fuck anybody else. Nobody else was going to do it because I had my transplant doing the...
Wait, 6, go ahead and read that Randy comment, please. I didn't hear you read it. Go ahead, 6.
6, you giving wifey post-ops head. If I go to the hospital, if I give it...
I mean, you know what he said. You fucking that thing off if you have to be having surgery. Is you giving a head. That's what he said.
I mean, I got toys. We got... Yeah,
no. Are you giving head?
Yes, I would.
Okay. Good.
But I would add other things too.
This nigga lying.
This nigga lying. This how y'all gonna do me? Y'all gonna do me like this on
all cat.
No, yo, 6 telling the truth, yo. Ain't no cat there.
It's almost time for Pastor to do his thing.
Pastor, don't lie.
Pastor, would you like to pray us out right now?
No. No, he don't got to pray us out. We'll let you slide on that lie, because that's exactly what that is. Nigga,
he praying us out on the head.
Right. That's why I said he's not gonna pray us out on the head, but he gonna pray us out on. We had the conversation, and I think I gave my opinion. One other person gave their opinion, but we saw. I'm getting off of that show. We watched the video of the girl who cussed out the pharmacy staff at CVS because she could not get her child's prescription for a week. Her child's insulin, which is life-saving medicine, for a week.
CVS do be lunching though.
Listen, CVS is a piece of shit.
CVS is a piece of shit, but at the same time, I think that lady wanted to be known.
I would have hid every piece of insulin that we had in that pharmacy.
She wouldn't
have got shit filled from me. And I don't know why the police did not escort her out.
There wasn't police. That's why.
Oh, well, that'll explain it. They should have called the police because that definitely qualifies as disorderly conduct. And listen, I don't like to fight with people online. But I realized I wasn't talking to y'all, and I went in the post and I was commenting.
Toya, you know what got me? So CVS store is like this big. They did an all call for security to come back, bro. Like they ain't hear her cussing in the back, yo.
Like she was in the Target CVS or something.
They ain't had to do no all call.
That man looked like the security I saw yesterday. He had his shirt out, sneakers on.
Yo, Hutch. Do that bother you too when you be seeing people with security with that shirt out?
Man, this security, I dropped somebody off yesterday. I don't know what kind of place medical it was, but them 2 security guards that they had, one was pregnant. One was, a chunky girl who didn't seem like she had no fight, and the other one was pregnant, her shirt all out. I said, what was the point of them bringing these 2 security guards outside? I don't know what they were trying to do, but he was just like a waste of time. He coming back there. All he's saying is, just calm down, Man, that girl wanted all the smoke. At the same time, she was just being extra.
I blame her. I blame her.
Got that thing filled. It's so many places you can get that thing filled.
Somebody was like, when I was in the comments, somebody was like, because it's a comedian who is actually a licensed pharmacist. And he was like, I wouldn't have filled the prescription. And I was like, bam, I agree with you. So somebody was like, I blame the mother because I feel like I'm not going to let my child go without insulin for a week. And they were like, well, some insurance companies only work with certain pharmacies. I said, well, here's the deal, sweetie. I got time. I said, I've worked in a pharmacy. I also work for an insurance company who does have a preference of the pharmacy that you can use as a customer. I said, however, if a pharmacy is out of the prescription that you need, you can go somewhere else. Another thing that has happened to little old me. I've gone to the pharmacy. There was an issue with the insurance. And if you're nice to them, they'll give you some of it. Now, a vial of insulin is like $300. So you have to be nice for these people to go ahead and hand that off to you. But cussing them out ain't going to get you anywhere. Now, I've had CVS do some shitty stuff to me. But I also know I need them more than they need me. And if I have to walk to another state to get my child's insulin, that's what I'm going to do. The problem was, and that was the other thing I put in the comment when they were like, you might not be able to go to a different pharmacy. The issue that they had with filling the prescription was her insurance wasn't showing active. So you're fussing at the wrong people. And if you call them and they say it works, go to a different fucking pharmacy. But you look real good waiting for me to fill this shit. That was just my opinion. But they told me I was wrong. I said, this is why I don't comment on Al Gore's internet.
No, I don't think you was wrong, because I mean, to me, it just goes back to the general principle. People think they get more things when they show out, and they don't. If anything, they gonna get ignored. Because I know if I was working in any customer service job, you come to me, you're disrespectful, you get nothing.
But so you got the Shaniquas and you got the Karens. They basically the same thing.
Yeah, the
Shanika gonna act out. She gonna act crazy. I'm gonna see you after school. I'm gonna see you at the work. And probably ain't got no smoke, but just making a whole bunch of noise.
Like, you can meet me outside.
You gonna have to Karen. Oh, he touched me. Ain't never touched me. She falling on the ground. Police coming, helping her out first. So it's the same difference.
I mean, it works.
Every race got their own.
Did she get the prescription?
Their own person.
No, but she got us on the world famous Shop podcast talking about it.
Yeah, you can have people talking about you, but your child still don't have insulin, so it didn't work. I'm not gonna let my child die to go viral.
She probably got she went viral. She probably got a couple dollars out the deal. I mean, that's what a lot of people, they use that as a tool to feel sorry for, what I'm saying? Yeah, get that GoFundMe going. Oh, my child ain't have her insulin in a week, and I've been in this CVS trying to get this and that, and they ain't helping me. So at the last moment, now I gotta go off. This is what they brought me to. Come on, y'all, fight with me. Now we outside and we picketing outside CVS. Fuck that bitch, bring her out. Because
they didn't give her enough money to buy a house.
Right.
When she said, I'm gonna see you outside, I'd have been like, bitch, you probably walking, so I'm gonna hit you with my car. That's what it's gonna be.
But see, that CVS worker should have been the one to say, shut up. She should have just shut up, just not said nothing. It would have been working. It would have worked better for her. You know what I'm saying? Because now CVS is gonna look at this employee like, you were over there poking at her. You were poking the bear. You did this. So now
I didn't think she was.
Toya, she was pouring gasoline on the fire.
But
I guess all I heard was the girl fussing. So
right, but this is what the employers will say, because now you done made us look bad. CVS on whatever street in whatever state.
I would have poured gasoline on fire. Because I'm gonna be honest. Somebody sitting there cussing you out and making a scene like that, I'm probably not gonna be like.
I took that time and I said nothing. Me personally, because at the end of the day, like you said, how you let your child go without insulin for a week? It's on you, because basically you on social service, so you should have went down social service and figured out why your thing not active. So it's on you. And guess what? Me, I'd have just sat there and took my time. You know what, man? You all right. And I'd have kept on going. And guess what? Just like how they send out them text messages, I'd have said, when it's ready, we'll text you.
You'll get a text.
Yeah. So guess what? Tomorrow.
Having to fight for your medicine is a pain in the ass, yo.
I ain't fighting for no medicine.
I don't think she was fighting the wrong fight. That's the problem.
Yeah, she was, but that's so
I wholeheartedly get it. Like, there are things that between me and my sister, I know the things that you have to go through to get things. However, you will not get it that way. And again, I could see, I've been to CVS and they actually, it wasn't CVS. I went to Rite Aid and they kept saying every day I called and they were like, oh, your prescription will be done by 1. And it was never done. And I was like, hey, do y'all want my kidney to stop functioning? Because I need this. So I went there and I stood there to get the prescription filled. That was because they were backed up. If they can't get you, if your situation isn't saying active in the system, that's not a them issue. Even if, because she did say medical assistant said it was active, then call corporate. But the people right there at the register. So with that said, I'm very mindful of when I cuss people out in public. So for instance, I went to Michael's craft store and they have a new store and all their registers are self-checkout. And I said, they have one register where a cashier rings you up. And I said, can you ring me up? Because I don't work here. And she was like, oh, we only do cash transactions right here. If you're paying in card, you have to pay there. And I said, this is not your fault, but you serve absolutely no purpose to me then.
That was rude.
Said, they are, but this is also why they don't have any employees in the store, is because they've opted for this. But I was like, so they making people be angry at you. So I'm going to go ahead and file a complaint with Michael's because they need to swipe my card at that register. I don't work for Michael's. I can't file them on my taxes. But I ain't going to get nowhere cussing the girl out knowing I'm going to come back to that store the next day. She's going to be like, bitch, you need my store. You want to be crafty in the motherfucker. But that's it. Randall, thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Which is how I finished my response to the girl. It was a guy, actually. That's how I finished my response to him. Said, thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Don't at me.
He wasn't in our group, was he?
No, it was on the, like, I guess you don't be reading out stuff. But when you click on the link to wherever the video went, I don't know if it was like the shade room or what. But I made a mistake, commented.
All right, folks.
Wait. Did anybody watch Swarm but me?
I seen the first episode of Swarm. I seen the first episode.
Because of 6, I had to watch 6, 7 episodes.
Did you like it?
No, it was stupid. It was like, this girl is crazy for real.
Yeah, I mean, I do like Chloe though.
I think that's the only reason why everybody started watching it.
They started watching it because the first episode he was cracking that. That's all.
I heard they were on the internet like, basically people were saying they really had sex.
But they did.
They did. But that's how somebody posted it in the group, and I heard this somewhere else. Back when we were in school, we were separated by like the smart kids, the average kids, and the special needs kids. But now on the internet, we're all just together. And we got to experience the dumb shit that people say. Well, that's my thoughts on Swarm, but I'm going to watch it. Just not today.
I mean, I'm gonna tell you like this: don't waste your time. But if you want to watch it, just for
I will not be watching it. When somebody tell me don't waste my time,
it's for.
Is Chloe in it the whole time?
You want me to tell you what happened? I can just tell you some. Chloe died, but of course they show like her and like flashbacks. But it was just basically this girl killing people who talked about this artist. It was basically, I feel like it was on some Beyonce shit.
That's what I heard.
Yeah.
That's what I heard.
As soon as somebody said they tweeted something about Naja, oh, she was looking for them. She was killing hella people.
Okay, well, I don't think I'm going to waste my time.
Well, I mean, if you want to waste your time.
So you didn't watch it, but you made him watch it?
I just put a post. This is what I do.
The open scene that he posted about made me want to go look at. Well, he didn't even say the open scene, but it is the opening scene. As soon as you press play, that's what's happening.
The sex scene.
The big ass is bent right over. That's the first thing that's going on.
Like this and Chloe.
That's the first thing that's going on.
How old is she?
I'm gonna watch the first episode.
You ain't gotta watch the whole episode.
Well,
it's like the opening situation.
Oh, okay.
All right. Well,
don't act like y'all ain't watch less.
And watch what?
Don't act like y'all ain't watch worse. Don't act holier than thou.
No, you switched that word.
I
ain't gonna let you call out Kathy for saying Lil Pun, but you gonna say don't act like y'all ain't watch less. Nigga, I heard it.
On his Arnold Palmer shit.
Uh-huh.
Harold Palmer shit.
Corvette.
All
right, Pastor.
All right, play us out.
So the message for the day, and I'll keep it quick, keep it short. Let it go. Forgiveness is for you. So your spiritual body is just like your physical body. Let it go. All of us know when you gotta go to the bathroom and take a number 2, it's not a smart reason. It's not a smart thing to sit there and hold it. I want you to, in your spare time, go to the internet and Google it and see the effects of trying to hold your poop in. You shouldn't do it. You can actually die if you try to do that or whatever. Go and look what happens to the body if you try to hold the poop in for 2 hours. If you try to hold it in for 6 hours, what happens after you hold it for 12 hours. Basically, if you're thinking about it right now, it don't sound like a good idea, and it's not. But that's kind of like the same thing as trying to hold something to get somebody else, or trying to hold a grudge to get somebody else. It's gonna affect you. It's not gonna affect them. Whatever. So that's what my message is today. Basically about letting it go. So our spiritual bodies are like our physical bodies. If you wouldn't sit there and hold your poop in or nothing like that, then you won't want to hold a grudge against somebody else, where it's not going to harm them. It's actually going to harm us. So whatever it is, let it go. Be reunited with that person, reconnect with that person. The Bible talks about those two people getting together and going to the altar and being reconciled with one another while they at the altar, leaving that at the altar. You know what I'm saying? So if you got something against your neighbor, whoever it is, let it go. Go ahead and let that go. Take it to the altar, leave it at the altar, and let it go.
Let it go.
Just let it go.
Amen. Because I thought when you first started that you were saying let my body go and go and eat that cake that was sitting across from me, and I was like, yes, praise him. What a word! What a word! I didn't know you didn't like all my beats.
Ramadan starts
We're
tomorrow.
gonna end the live, but if you belong to the shop, please stay on.
Bye. Did you hear me, Toya?